Okay, we are pressing on to the key of D major now. So far we've learned how to play in the key of C, no sharps, no flats. The key of G, one sharp, that was F sharp. The key of F, one flat, B flat. And we learned to play in the key of A minor as well, and that had no sharps, no flats, except for the occasional G sharp that would turn up in minor keys. This is another major key we're going to learn, and it's D major. D major. And what we can do is we can sit down and write out all the Roman numerals, and they'll look exactly like they did when we did the key of C, the key of G, and the key of F. Major 1, minor 2 and 3, major 4, 5, minor 6, and diminished 7. Then we start with the key, or the 1 chord, which would be a D chord, right? Because we're in the key of D. Let me tell you about the key of D. You're going to have 2 sharps. 2. You're going to have the F sharp again, like you had in the key of G. So F sharp automatic, but also C sharp automatic. See, all the C's are sharped as well as all the F's. So in the key of D major, F sharp and C sharp. Okay? But the letters of the chords are all the same. DFA, EGB, FAC, GBD, ACE, BDF, CEG. We could take any key that we've played in. This is the 4th key that we've learned to play in. And all the letters, you know, would be the same. They're just mixed around a bit, and we have sharps and flats in various places. So let's take the D chord here. And we have DFA, of course. If we sharp the F, that gives us a major chord, DFA, DF sharp A. And make sure you play your inversion. So there's root position. Now we invert it. We take the D and put it up here. Still a D chord, it's just first inversion. Invert it again. And then we have A, D, F sharp. That's the second inversion. Okay? And then if you want to know what the 7th is, I put the 7ths up here in red. So D, F sharp, A, C sharp would be your jazz chord there. D major 7. Alright, moving on to the minor 2 chord, EGB. We've had this chord before, so I won't go into it too much. So EGB, first inversion would be GBE, second inversion would be BEG. We've done that one before. If you added a 7th to that chord, you'd have EGBD. Okay? Moving on to the minor 3, we have F sharp, A, C sharp. This is a new chord here, an F sharp chord. We've had F chords, but we have not had F sharp chords. Well, actually we did, didn't we? We had an F sharp, A, C diminished, but here we have an F sharp minor. So F sharp, A, and then a C sharp above that makes it a F sharp minor. Okay, and again the formula for a minor chord is 4 plus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives us F sharp A. And starting on the A, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, 4 plus 5. I said it wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 plus 5 gives us a minor chord. So they're F sharp minor. If you invert it, I'm going to play it here. This is root position. Inverting it, we'd have A, C sharp, F sharp for first inversion. For second inversion, we'd have C sharp, F sharp, A. Alright, moving to the 5 chord, the major. Oh, I forgot to tell you the 7th there. F sharp, A, C sharp, and E would be our 7th there to add to that chord. Major 5, GBD. We know how to do that one. GBD, first inversion is BDG, second inversion is DGB. If you already know this, just use this for a review for this chord. If you already know some of these, great for you. And if we added the 7th, GBD, we'd add F sharp on the top. Okay, let's go to the major 5 chord now. We have an A, C sharp, E. Alright, and then a G above that would be the 7th. Okay, if we wanted to invert this chord, we'd have A, C sharp, E, C sharp, E, A, and then the second inversion would be E, A, C sharp. Alright, now, if you play it as a 7th chord, any of these chords with the 7th chord, you can also do inversions of those But I don't want to put too much on your plate again. So if you did inversions of 7th chords, they'd be. That's too much to ask of you right now. So don't worry about that. Let's go to the 6th chord, the minor 6th chord. So we have B, D, and F sharp. Let's invert it. Then we have a D, F sharp, B. Invert it again. We have F sharp, B, D. Okay, if we go back to the root position and add the 7th, we have an A on there, B minor 7. Now some of these chords we've had again and again, right? Because the key, whatever keys that you want to play in, a lot of those keys will have similar chords that will overlap. So, we have this B minor chord in the key of D. Well, we also had it in the key of G as well. We had a GBD chord here as the 5th chord, but we also had GBD major chord in the key of C. In this key right here. So let's go on to the final chord here, the 7 chord. Remember, the 7 chord is always diminished. That's what that little circle means. And again, the formula for a diminished chord is 4 plus 4. So C sharp plus 4, 1, or just count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 gives us the E, and then 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4 gives us the G. So there's our diminished, unstable chord. You can invert that to E, G, C sharp, or G, C sharp, E for the 2nd inversion. If we go back to root position, C sharp, E, G, add the B, that gives us our 7 there, okay? Alright, so there's an overview of the key of D. If we want to do the scale, remember, look at the bottom line here. These are the notes in the D scale. We're going to use the same fingering as the key of C, exactly. So we start with the D for right hand. And we're going to go D, E, F sharp, 1, 2, 3, and then come under, plus 4, and then come under for 3, 1, 2, 3, and then come under again for 4 more, and then the D on the pinky at the top. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, pinky, come down, 4, plus 3, plus 4, plus 3. Same fingering as the key of C, the key of G for right hand. And the left hand will also have the same fingering as the key of C and the key of G. So let's start. I think actually I hit a button, or something hit a button and made this a bass sound, but I don't have time to change that right now. So we're just going to start on D with the pinky with left hand. And let's go pinky and then plus 4. E, F sharp, G, A. And then let's cross over with 3 more with the middle finger. Plus 3. Cross over, plus 4. Cross over, plus 3. Okay, so coming down, we start with the D, use 3, then plus 4. Come under with the thumb, plus 3. Come under with the thumb, plus 4. And then we do the pinky at the end. And again, left-hand scales aren't too terribly important, but I wanted to show you just in case you want to do it. It is helpful if you want to try it. Mainly in the left hand, it's good to work on octaves. So if you can play some octaves in your left hand doing that scale, getting used to the F sharp and the C sharp octave, that would be good. Okay, now let's do a little piece in the key of D.